in your heart when they're talking to you?
I was just reminded that I forgot to put on the recording, so I have done that now. We're now taping.
Okay.
Another question, thank you for that. Mary Goff asked, how do you know whether it's you or spirit?
Okay, so once you are working with the spirit for, it takes time. Everything in life, like when you start writing, you know, it takes you some time, a couple of years, 3 years to get hone your skills and stuff. So it's similar that way with the spirit. I gave a reading to a woman. I had no idea that she was coming to see me. She came in and we were sitting. It was all sunny. And suddenly we saw this little tiny cloud coming in, and everything, the whole season, I mean to say that it was really hot and it became a little chilly. And then suddenly I saw the picture of that woman in front of me, and I saw her talking. So I'm a clairvoyant. I can see the spirits and they can tell me how they look and what they are saying. So the more you hone your skill, you become more and more expert in spiritualism. So also, when we are talking to spirits, I have to give confirmation. I have to give like at least 2 or 3 hints, exact hints of the spirit which you knew when they were here, to confirm that if it is the right spirit coming in to talk to you. If it is not right spirit, I will just tell, I just cannot get through, because this is a very, very honest work. And I've been doing this for 15 years now, and then 7 years of mediumship in the Golden Gate Spiritualist Church. So to answer your question, that how do we know, I can see them literally in front of me.
So you're clairvoyant, okay. And Maggie asks, what prompted you to become a medium? And then I'll go on with Doris asked, how did your family feel about your journey into the spirit world? So maybe you can cover both of those.
Sure. I did not know that I was a medium. I had this event happen to me in 2000 when I saw my soul getting out of my body and flying out, and I had to bring it back. So that was the beginning of my spirit journey. After that, I was taken to the Golden Gate Spiritualist Church. I don't know, something happened. Somebody came to me and took me there to Golden Gate Spiritualist Church. Once I went over there, I felt at home. My spirit felt at home. Then after that, the events started to happen. The books which I needed to read will like come in front of me. I will go into the San Francisco Public Library, and as if there was some book in certain sections wanting me to come and look at it, or some book will just drop like right in front of me, and I was like, wow. So it started to come like very, very strongly. And then at the same time, I was going to this church 2 or 3 times a month. So also the grounding is so important. You have to get into that vibration, the spiritual vibration. So it's a lot of learning process. It's a journey. And in the beginning, I did not tell my parents, but then I realized that my mom was already doing spiritualism back home. She has just crossed into the spirit world like 2 years ago, and she comes to me all the time now. She talks to me, and we have a great relationship from the spirit world. So I talk to my mom all the time. I talk to my sister and my dad. They're all in the spirit world. But my connection with my mother is very, very strong. So once I figured it out, then I called my mom. She was alive back then. And I told her that this is what I'm doing. And she was also amazed. And then I gave her a reading where her dad come to see her, and it was just amazing. So they accepted it, and I think that I'm blessed that and also a lot of people in Pakistan, a lot of them believe in shrines and spirit. And so it was kind of a spiritual journey, which I was already on, but I discovered it later for myself that I was on this journey since I was a kid.
Wonderful. Okay, Sarah asks, what are some things you have done to strengthen your channeling gifts with spirit?
Yes, so first thing is grounding. Grounding means that you get into a spirit vibration or a spirit circle, which means that you're talking or even spirit writing. This is a spirit circle. So you have to get into some kind of a spiritual circle, and you have to do it continuously. Even your body, you might feel like, oh, why I'm doing this, what I'm doing, this is the same information over and over. No, you must start with going regularly. And now with the Zoom and everything, you guys can also do, become a part of a circle. That's the first thing. Then once you get into that, you will be shown your pathway. You will be provided with the books, or there might be another person in that circle who might say like, oh, you need to read this book. And take it as if the spirit is working through that person to give you the understanding to take your spiritual journey on the other level. That is the second thing. And then just have faith in your heart and keep calling on your loved ones from the spirit side, the ones you love so badly and so dearly, and you want to talk to them. They want to talk to you. Just the way you want to talk to them, and crying and tears and all that, they see all that and they come close and they want to say things. It's just that some medium has to be in between to help you to understand what they are trying to say to you. So the more you immerse yourself into the spirit world, the more benefits and fruits are going to come towards you.
Good advice. Jennifer Reed, why don't you tell us your question, because it's got several parts. Can you unmute?
Sure.
Here we go. Yes, sure. Hi, thank you for coming to us all. So do you ask who the spirit is, and have they ever explained that they have lived on Earth and have a history to relay about themselves, or is it generally not in that, and not like that? That's one.
Jennifer, thank
Yes.
you. Yes,
Sure.
when they come, I ask them, who are you? They even show me their face, and I can ask them anything. So it's not like that, or certain questions we can't ask them. The confirmations are made first, and then I know in my heart, and the person who's getting the reading know in their heart. They're like, yes, that is a person. And then we make that connection on the spiritual level. It's like a vibration. And then we ask them questions. So there's nothing to hide, or nothing to, you can ask them anything you want to.
Actually, I should have prefaced it by saying, when you're doing the automatic writing, are you aware of who the spirit is? Like, some people channel a group of spirits.
Yes.
And some people channel an individual spirit. And I wondered, does it change from project to project, or when you're doing the automatic writing, are you aware of which spirit or spirit group it is, and do you have information about them that you learned as you've been going along?
Sure. The ones the spirits, like my mom, I'm very attached to my mom, and she passed into the spirit world like 2 years ago. And I was also very attached to my sister. So they are the ones who come first. And then sometimes I have had a feeling that there was some other spirit or some other guide who just walked by or said something which I should write it down like right away, because I might not be able to remember. Like how many times, things come to us and they're brilliant and then we forget writing them and then they're gone. So now when I am writing a screenplay or story, I like my mom was never a writer. She was more like a speaker. So I would say that the spirit, you can connect with them. You can connect with them and ask them yourself, like, who are you? What are trying to achieve with me? And if you cannot get that information, then you can contact a medium who can
Sure.
bring the bridge and get you that information. Because the people who are working, as I said, that the more we work with the spirit world, the more they want to come close to us. So we just have to have an open heart and mind. And the more you keep doing it, you're going to get more expert in it. And you will start to see things very, very clearly. And you'll be like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. I hope you're
So
getting what I'm saying.
yes, I do. I meant more in particular in your experience doing it yourself, not how I could do it. But like when you're doing the automatic writing, are you aware of specifically who it is? You said you mentioned your mom and your sister both come at different times, I guess, for the
Yes.
automatic writing. But are there other groups that come to you or other people who come to you for automatic writing in your experience?
Okay, let me tell you something. If I like a writer or filmmaker like Alfred Hitchcock,
Uh-huh.
I have seen a lot of his movies and I have read a lot about his books. And I feel sometimes he comes and gives me like ideas and stuff. So I
Uh,
know, oh, here comes Alfred Hitchcock. Does that
ah,
answer your question?
yes, thank you. Thank you.
Can I interject something there because of what you just said?
Sure.
Last week, I asked for a guide. I write mysteries, as you mentioned, and I asked for a guide who would be really good at writing mysteries and thrillers. And a couple days went by and I felt like my writing had changed. And I asked, could you tell me your name? Who are you? And immediately I heard the word Ian. And a couple of days later, it occurred to me, Ian, is that Ian Fleming who wrote James Bond? Is he working with me?
Yeah,
So who knows?
absolutely.
I think he
You can
is.
ask. You can ask their help.
Yes.
They're not that far. They're going to come and help you if you raise your vibration to that level. And then they will come down from their vibration to help you. So it's like a two-way kind of a street.
Christina asked, do you see your mother in front of you or with your third eye?
It is like physically, if you say that, oh, as if a human being, she comes in front of me, no. It is a very clear vision in front of your eyes. And now I wouldn't call it imagination. It's not like imagining things. It's like when I'm when I go to the church, I'm like, oh, here, mom is here. And I can see her like walking or sitting. And also, they're not doing the things which we are doing as human beings. Like they're not worried about having a Pepsi or Coke or a drink or food or something. They are more coming in to help. Their body does not need the physical things which we do here on this planet Earth. So I I can see very clearly as if mom just kind of walked and what she was wearing and what she was carrying, or my sister. or when I go to to the Golden Gate Spiritualist Church, usually there are 40 or 50 people sitting to get readings and messages from the spirit. So I can see people standing like right next to their shoulder, or I can see very clearly. And I tell people I'm seeing this, and this person, this is his height, this is his eye color, this is how his face looks, and this is what they are saying. Usually in the church, the messages are very, very small because of the time, limits. But I do also private readings, so that can be more like right in front of the spirit and getting exactly what they're trying. And I also believe that they also can send information through tarot cards, and I do that too. So I've also incorporated that into my readings.
Okay. Let's see. There's two more questions, and then if there's time, maybe you can do a demonstration reading for us.
Sure.
Kathleen, you want to ask your question? Where are you? There you are. Okay, Kathleen needs to unmute and she will ask her question. Okay, there you go.
Dr. Z, thank you for being part of our group tonight. My question is, have you connected with interdimensional beings in your channeling? And if so, has there been any kind of a thematic message for humanity?
Well, the more I am growing in my own journey, if you would say that interdimensional, I'm more kind of spiritual and religious figures from the past have come
Okay.
to provide messages, but I don't know, like this interdimensional, what do you mean by? I know that there are some mediums who are like doing as if the spirit is talking through their mouth or using their vocal cords to speak. So I have seen those, but I have not done any of that yet.
What I was curious about is I've received messages that say things like, we are not here to change Earth's mission, but the messages tend to be very similar to what other channelers have about cleaning up our environment, loving each other. And I always like to get reinforcement that we're all talking to the same people. And I just was curious if you had had messages of love or ways in which to encourage all of us to help save the planet. That's all. Not a detailed answer. I'm just curious. Thank you.
So as I said, that I had more experiences with the religious figures from the past who came in. Like I had a dream in which Prophet Muhammad came when I was a child. And then I also had dreams in which other people came and they took me to certain religious figure. They said, let's take you in my dream. Like this guy came and he said, we're gonna go together to Prophet Muhammad. And then I go over there and I sit right next to him. So also I had at the Golden Gate Spiritualist Church, the founder, she would come sometimes because she founded that building and she just walks around in that building. So she's there all the time helping people. So I'm more like one-to-one kind of very specific messages. They come to me. And as far as humanity, as I said, that I have gone to the New Living Expo. We have a New Living Expo here in San Francisco where all the spiritualists, they get together once a year and all that. So I have seen that. And then all the messages which are coming in, they all are the messages of love and message of positivity and messages of moving on on your journey. So I work like that. And then, there's also dark forces, it's not just that everything is so positive. There's so much dark energy going on, as you said, with the climate and all that. And some people do work in that energy also, but I try to, not take my vibration on that level.
Okay. Here's one last question that you'll like. Judy wants to know if your film, The Camera and the Ghost, has come out yet, and if so, where we can view it, and other films. So be sure and give your website and your,
Sure.
and everybody put your email address in the chat, please, before we go.
So you can go to my website. It's called www.doczefilms.com, doczefilms.com. And we are doing a new, like right now, I am sitting at the composer's house where we're doing the new mix of my film Ghost in the Camera. So in couple of weeks, we are going to release this new version of the film. So you guys can all get a link. I'll be happy to send you a link if you're interested. And then my email address is very easy. It's Hassan Zee, HASSANZE @gmail.com. So if anybody wants to get like a private reading or some advice or consultation, if I have time, I'm always happy to help in any way I can.
Wonderful, thank you. So I think we covered the questions. So if you're so inclined, maybe you have pick somebody that you want to read.
Sure. I will have to look at. I'm looking at the people, but I'm not getting the full version.
No,
of,
you have to hit the right arrow to see.
Oh, here's a gallery view. Oh, here we go. Gallery view. Now I can see everybody in here.
Right.
Okay. So let's see over here. Okay, I would like to come to Chessie Wed. Chessie Wed.
Chasey,
If
yes.
you can turn your mic on. Can you please turn your mic on? There you go. Hi.
Hi.
How are you today?
Shocked.
Okay, so as I touch into your vibration, a woman comes in. This is a very happy woman. When she was here, on the face, she was happy, but she kind of hid a lot of stuff in her heart. She is also showing me a bunch of children which are around her. She liked the energy of the children, and she is saying that she did the best she could for her children. And she said that she is very proud of you for what you have accomplished in your life. You have done so much for the family, and you have been so patient. There's something which you just waited and waited and waited. And she says that you already have it. You don't even know that you already have it. And if certain things which I'm saying are not making sense to you, you can always think about it. Think about it. And word M just comes along with her. I'll leave you with her love.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you. Okay, so Jennifer, may I come to you?
We have two Jennifers.
Okay, the Jennifer with the glasses and pink shirt.
Jennifer Reed.
Hi, Jennifer. Can we?
Hi.
Hi. Hi. As I touch into your vibration, a very younger woman, she's not very, very young. She's like in 30s to 40s. She passed, like she's showing me as if she's young. She passed into the spirit when she was not supposed to go. She was younger. And she's saying that she is not unhappy. She is okay. She said that everybody thought that she went away too young, but she's saying that she's okay. Everybody should be happy because I am very happy where I am right now. And she is coming in. She's more kind of like sisterly vibration. She might not be your sister, but her vibration is very sisterly, like as if she was everybody's sister. She was very friendly, which means that she could become a sister very, very fast to anybody. And she literally took people in and helped them as a sister. That's what she's saying. And she says that in the month of October is very, very important to you. Month of October is important to you. There's something is going to come your way. Just be very aware of what's coming towards you, because it is being shown that month of October is going to be important. And you know it already. She says you know it already. She has been following around you. She's also showing me there's a big house, and she walks around this. She likes to walk in the like there's a garden, and she walks inside that house. And I don't know how big of a house you have and if there are trees or flowers around it. She's walking around this house, and she loves this house. And she comes into vibration, and she says that there's some writing which you're doing. She helps you with that too. She's kind of your helper also in your automatic writing. I'll leave you with her, love.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. May I come to Sarah? Sarah? Hi.
Hi, me, or is there another
Yes.
Sarah?
No, you're
Yes.
the only one.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I hear your voice? How are you today?
I'm well. How are you?
Good, good. Okay, so I need to hear the voice to connect on the voice vibration. So as I touch into your vibration, a man comes in, and he's wearing very nice suit. When he was here on this planet Earth, he liked to clean himself up and be very nice. And he's also into education, as he's showing me like a library. There's a library, and he's standing right in front of the library, and he's pulling out books. And he is part of your family. This man is part of your family. And he says that when you were younger, you were very, very interested in books. There's something about books. When you go around books, there's some kind of energy which happens towards you, and you kind of go into another world. And he is bringing some very specific book towards you. And also when he was here on this planet Earth, he showed you some books, something to do with the books. He is walking around you, and he's trying to help you in whatever you're doing. He talks about your mom. Is your mom still here?
Yes.
Okay. Is your mom having any health issues?
Yes.
Okay. He's talking about that. And he's saying that she needs to more green veggies, more water. She's not drinking enough water. She's having a lot of low energy, boosts of low energy. So what she needs to do is drink a lot of water and eat a lot of healthy food. She needs to eat healthy food because her body, there's something she's eating which is not coinciding with her body. She just needs to pick the right food. And that's your message for her. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So should we keep doing messages?
That's up to you.
Okay. So I would like to come to Michael. Yes.
Hi.
Hello, Michael. Okay, a man walks in, and very gentle man. His energy is very serene. When he was here on this planet Earth, he was a good listener. He listened to people. He helped a lot of people. He is still helping from the other side to a lot of people in your family. He's talking about 3 people. Now, do you have brothers and sisters?
I have one brother.
Mm-hmm.
One brother.
Any sisters?
No sisters.
Okay. So he's talking about 3 people. Does your brother or you have a son?
My brother has one son and one daughter.
Okay. So he's talking about these 3 people, the father, the son, the daughter. 3 people. 3 people. And as if those 3 people, are you talking to your brother?
I haven't spoken to him in a while.
Okay, your dad wants you to talk to your brother. You need to reconnect. It might be a little hard to reconnect, but maybe send an email because your dad wants you to do this. Your
Okay.
dad really wants you to just say hello, just be in touch. It might be little, he's saying, I understand that the things which happen and people can get apart, but he's saying that these 3 people, if you can somehow connect to them, that would just make him happy. I'll leave you with his love.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see here. Who else is here? So we got a lot of people are here. Pat Corner. Pat Corner.
Yes.
Hi. How are you today?
Hello. Thank you very much for your presentation. And I'm
Thank
Pat
you.
Connor.
Yes, Pat. A woman is here and she is coming from the mother side of the family. Do you have a sister who have passed into the spirit world? Yes. A sister
I have a sister.
who is here.
Yes,
And your mom
she's passed.
passed into the spirit world.
Yes.
Okay, and your mom had a sister?
Yes.
Okay, so your mom comes in and she's talking about her sister. Hello?
Yes.
Okay, yes. So is your mom's sister still here?
No.
They're both passed.
Yes.
Okay, so your mom comes in and then she talks about her sister. There's something, a bond between them. They were close. They were very close to each other. And they still are very close in the spirit world to each other. So she's talking about her sister. Your mom is talking about her sister. And then she is talking about you being proud of what you have achieved. That something happened 3 years ago, like 2 to 3 years ago, where you really felt accomplished. Does it make sense?
Yes.
She's very proud of you for that accomplishment. What happened?
I wrote a couple books and published them and traveled on tour with them.
Wow. So
one of them, I'm sure, was a dictation from spirit.
wow. So your mom is helping you from the spirit side in your journey of writing. God bless you. Thank you.
All right. Do you have time for one more?
Yes, we can do one more and let's see who the spirit wants to go towards. And also, you know, I do my spirit circle on Wednesday evenings. If anybody interested, my email address is hassanzee@gmail.com, and I'm happy to include you in that. And also, please check my website for my movies and stuff. So let's see over here. Mary Goff.
Yay.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you so much. I'm honored.
Thank you. Thank you, Mary. Mary, as I touch into your vibration, a woman comes in. This is a very gentle woman. Also, she has a certain style. Like when she was here on this planet Earth, she's skinny, and she's also wearing glasses, showing glasses. Her hair is kind of blondish, like not black. Okay, blondish. Uh, and she talks, when she talks, she's something to do with singing also, as if she's singing. Like her voice is so beautiful, it comes out as songs, And she was also into music. She loved a lot of music when she was here on this planet Earth. And she also took care of a lot of kids, in her life. Kids were very important. And she is bringing in a message for you that you are also very comfortable working with kids. And also these kids have a lot of attraction towards you. They feel so comfortable around you. So I don't know what kind of work you do, but if you ever wanted to do something for kids or write for kids, you will have a great success in that, because you understand psychology of kids. Like it has been given to you. The spirit has given to you in your soul and in your head, something to do with the kids. Some energy is so comforting around kids. So I'll leave you with this wonderful message.
Thank you so much.
Does that
Yes,
make
my friend
sense?
Barbara, she was a teacher in Japan. She taught English in Japan to children, and I miss her. I just found out she passed 3 months
Oh,
ago.
wow.
Yeah.
The kids and the friend, and so you can put the two together.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And that was really generous of you. And I know everybody here would love to have a reading, but it's just not possible. But they can always contact you to arrange for a reading. And I'm sure that several of us will be doing that.
Yes, the thing is that, the private readings are okay, but I do this work on Wednesday evenings. I want to give my gift to the people. Not everything is about money. I'm blessed. I got enough money to, carry on my projects and live life. But if you guys just want to come, and I can always come back in this circle, and we can always meet here. Or if you guys just want to come into my circle on Wednesday, we can do that too. So
Thank you. And you're welcome back anytime you like. We meet on the first and third Wednesdays. And all of you who are here for the first time, I hope you'll come back too. Our next meeting will be on August 5th, because it'll be actually 2 weeks in between. And then, so we'll meet on the third week, first and third.
sure.
So, and I will put your website and your email into the email, the follow-up email that I'll send out to our whole group tomorrow.
Sheila, I would just request that we do 5 seconds of closing our eyes and just seeing our loved one person you love closely, or who have passed recently, or somebody you want to send energy to. Just 5 seconds. Thank you.
Thank you. And actually, one of the questions that didn't get to was about how to raise your vibration. So maybe that's a key.
Yeah, it is the internal, like your heart. Start reading, start going to some spiritual circles. It is the internal learning of the spirit. So once you get into that vibration, you will start to feel in your body. Things are going to start making more clear to you.
Right.